yeah, it's a really nice tent so far. I tested it out the other week, slept out in it, and I was really happy with how it did. Alright, so I just got camp set up here. It only took me a few minutes. I've kind of just been sitting here eating some snacks. So we'll see how the sidewalls on this X-Mid hold up. Haven't really done a video about this yet. I kind of have started a video, I just didn't finish it, but this is the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Mid 1. Sorry, I didn't mean to call it an X-Mid. It's a Mid 1, not an X-Mid. Pretty sweet tent. It weighs just over a pound. And something that I really like about this tent, something that I don't care for so far about this tent, is that this zipper over time seems like if you don't hold this tight, it is going to trash that zipper quick. The other thing that I would like to see, that would be cool, the Durston tents have this clip on the bottom, so you can clip these together. So it kind of takes the pressure off the zipper while you are opening and closing it, where this one does not. So you kind of have to hold on to it because, you know, if you've ever handled Dyneema, it's paper thin. And I know it's not going to tear, but it just feels like the zipper over time is going to be the first thing that fails on this tent. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption. This is going to be a really quick video because I'm trying to keep this 4 or 5 day long trip video from being an hour long, but if it ends up being that, that's fine. Nice super strong magnets they have. The thing that I really like is these sides here. This is a bathtub floor, but you can adjust these sides up and down with little pull tabs in there. The other thing that you can't see, let me open the zipper. It doesn't get shown on a lot of videos of this tent, but there's mesh the whole way around here. So this tent, I mean, it could be seen as a good or a bad thing. It's a single wall tent, but because that mesh is there, condensation is going to run down and hit that mesh and kind of drip through there before it hits your bathtub floor and does anything like that. So it's separated. So even though it's a single wall and you are going to get condensation in here, it's not so much that I don't think it's a problem too much, because if it does build up, it's going to run off through the net there, which is a really cool feature. This is my first Dyneema tent, so I'm not entirely sure how the Z-Packs and other Hyperlite tents and other Dyneema tents similar to this one that would be in the same category that would compete with this tent. I don't know how they're designed, but I really like that feature on this one. It's got guy out points, which I thought about doing because it's windy. I could guy it to that tree. If it gets too windy and noisy, I might do that before I go to bed. But it's got vents up here, 2 vents. The vents are covered in mesh. Pocket, nice, really nicely reinforced pocket up here. The only thing that I don't, well, the second thing I guess it would be is that you need this little jack to get your tent pitched properly, in my opinion. Hyperlite does make a solid pole. It's a carbon pole and it only weighs a few ounces, and I think I'm going to get one of those just so I don't have to use that little extender piece. But yeah, it's a really nice tent so far. I tested it out the other week, slept out in it, and I was really happy with how it did. Like I said, it's my first single wall tent, so obviously I had some condensation, but I was prepared for that. Yeah, that's a really quick look through at this tent. After I use it some more, I'm going to give a more solid review on it, but so far I really enjoyed it. It's just over a pound, which weight is everything in my opinion. The more you can cut your weight, the more you know, the more enjoyable your trip is going to be, in my opinion. And I'm not a super tall guy, So a tent with a angle like this inside doesn't really bother me because I can scoot to one side and sit up just fine without having my head into the roof. Also, if you really wanted to, you could sleep 2 people in here. I'm not saying it would be the most comfortable thing, but it's definitely wide enough. Probably fairly comfortably sleep head to foot. You could sleep 2 people in here. But yeah, that's a quick look through at the tent. I got my Enlightened Equipment Revelation 0 degree bag in there. It's supposed to be in the high 20s tonight. Definitely with the wind chill it'll be in the 20s, so I'm happy I have that along. Laid this pathetic little pine branch here as an attempt to block the wind from coming under the corner there, and it's actually kind of working. Might drag a little dead log or something over here, but yeah.